am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure, Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes a heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Welcome, everybody. I do apologize. I really do. Like I said, I am so... Well, let me do this real quick. Hold up. I am so fucking pissed off. Ugh! I mean, fired the fuck up over what they're trying to do to Eli Gold. I am pissed the fuck. I've heard so much today that I could not wait. I had to come on. I wasn't prepared. I'm at work. I'm out. I got to leave to go 2 more states tomorrow. I had to turn my work shirt inside out to do this show. It's just, I'm so fucking fired up. Anyway, we're going to get down some truth tonight. Got on there earlier. I got notified. I'm sorry. I just jumped on here and I got people telling me nobody could hear me. So this is take 2. This is take 2 of Spencer being pissed. Believe me, I have not calmed down at all. Even after this show, I'm going to be pissing fire and shit and brimstone. All right. But right now, I'm going to bring on my brother. He said he wanted to come on here and kind of help us out, give his opinion on it. AT, come on down, AT.
Hey, roll tide, man. It's a rough day for Alabama fans around the country again. It seems like every time we get over one big blow, we get hit in the damn stomach again, Spencer.
This is beyond big blow. This is beyond, everybody's got their time. Me and you, we got our time. When God comes in and says, it's your time to go, we going to click our ticket, we're gone. When we get old enough, we can't work, then we ain't working no more. That's what happens. So him leaving, him not being the voice of Alabama no more, it does not upset me. What upsets me is all these YouTubers, these podcaster people, these people talking bad about Eli Gold, talking because he's just stating the facts. I didn't quit. I'm in good health. They told me it was time for me to go, and that's within their rights. That's all the man said. That's it. And they want to drag his name through the fucking dirt. All right. This is where I'm going to come in with some facts, y'all. I'm 61 years old. The man's a little bit older than me. But let me bring y'all some facts. Can you hear me okay there, AT?
Man, yeah. Come on with it, brother.
Everybody can hear me. All right. Let's talk about Eli Gold. Let's talk about some facts. All right. Eli was born December 15th. 1953 in Brooklyn, New York.
Wow.
Brooklyn, New York. I know all y'all middle-aged young fuckers thought he was just an old redneck from Alabama. He wasn't nothing. He just a fucking redneck. One of them damn hillbillies. No, he was born in Brooklyn, New York, y'all. Deal with it. All right. He become Alabama by the grace of God. Deal with it. All right. So let me keep going here. He began his broadcasting career in 1972 as a weekend sports reporter for the Mutual Broadcasting System. In his early years, Eli called New York home until he was 23. He lost his father when he was very young. He said, regretfully, I didn't know him that well. Eli said that growing up in New York impacted his broadcasting career because there were over 200 radio stations in the area. He worked at WOR and WNEW, where he learned the business. In high school, it wasn't a usual high school like we all grew up in at all. He would like most kids go through, instead of the normal rotation that we go through, meet the bus, go on there 8 hours, come on back, whatever. Instead, he went from 7 a.m. until 10:41 a.m. Then would go to work. In the 8th grade, he knew he wanted to be a sports broadcaster. He began his career in 1972 working weekend sports reporter for Mutual Broadcasting System. So y'all think about that real quick. And all you stupid ass motherfuckers, YouTube fuckers who think y'all are no more than him and disrespect the man that's been the voice of Alabama. Y'all want to come in here and y'all want to talk about him? How many of y'all would go to high school and work do high school for 4 hours, then go get a damn job to help pay your damn bills? How many of y'all? Really? I think y'all been sucking your damn mama's tits all your fucking life and just now want to talk bad about some damn body. Fuck y'all. Every goddamn one of y'all. All right. Hey,
Tell him how you feel now.
I'll talk anything about his career in his younger days before I go on. Sorry, I'm wound. I'm talking tight.
I grew up with his voice, just like everybody else did about around our age. And we, I don't know what that's doing that for. The years I watched Alabama, his voice on the radio. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep going here. All right. We're going to go into just when his high school days, his younger days. All right. Let's get into his ice hockey announcing days. I bet these fucking YouTubers and podcast people never did. All right. Let's go with it. All right. Eli's first specialty was announcing ice hockey for the Eastern, North American, Southern American, Central, and the National Hockey League. In the NHL, Eli announced games for the 1979 to 80 St. Louis Blues on KDNL TV, and was the radio play-by-play announcer for the Nashville Predators during the 2006-2007 NHL season. Eli made a return to the pro hockey during the 2017-2018 season, broadcasting games for the expansion of the Birmingham Bulls in the South Professional Hockey League. Once again, let me ask y'all, all y'all talking bad about the man, want to drag his name through the fucking mud. Have y'all done any of this? Any of it? Do y'all have that much experience at all? Do y'all have, that man has more experience in one pubic hair than y'all have in your whole damn body. Period. Bottom line. All right, let me go on. This is where I got to know Eli during his NASCAR announcing days. This is why I first met the man. I met him back there in the garage of Davey Allison, the 28 car. Now, I wasn't working on his car. Y'all don't take me wrong. He was a family member to a lady I was married to, and that's where I got to meet Davey Allison. And I just had a pass to get back there. And here comes this jolly man up. Everybody's talking to him. Everybody's hollering. He walks up. Hey, how are you doing? What's your name? I'm Spencer Ridley, sir. Well, good to meet you, Spencer. How's it going? How you like? Who's your driver? Blah, blah. You know, he was just outgoing. He was special. Eli Gold is a special human being. Didn't meet strangers. Brought everybody in. Loved Ooh, brother, it would warm your heart, especially nowadays. Back then, it was normal. Nowadays, people don't really understand the love at all. But let me go ahead and get in this right quick. In 1976, and keep in mind, I graduated in 81. In 1976, Eli became a member of NASCAR Motor Racing Network, which gives over 600 stations the broadcast of the NASCAR race. He had made many different jobs with the network, including co-anchor, turn announcer, a pit reporter, and his first job with MRN was working turns 1 and 2 for the 1976 World 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And what he described as basically an on-air audition. he, he, after the race, he asked Barney Hall if he thought he was going to be able to come back. You know, he really thought he did bad. He really thought he blew it up. He really did. His Barney Hall's reply was, "I thought you did a good job." I mean, that was it, basically, in the skate. Then, while he no longer works the booth or turns, he returned to work each MRN Sprint Cup Series broadcast in 2015 season, hosting the pre-race show and the post-race show. So they loved his voice and personality so well, they got him off the pits, got him off the turns, and brought him in to host a pre and post game show. That's how great this man is. That is, can y'all, any of y'all fucking YouTubers, any of y'all got that experience? Any of y'all, and y'all want to talk bad about him? He's doing what? He's bringing down Alabama. He's bringing the Alabama through. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Kiss my motherfucking white ass and call me brown eye. I mean, let me continue. Real quick on NASCAR before I turn it over to AT. Oh,
Get it to him, son. Let it go.
Okay. From 1984 to 2016, Eli was the host of NASCAR Live, a weekly show that is heard all over the United States on radio, MRN.com, Series, and NASCAR Radio, still going today. Now, he ain't on them today, but I'm just saying, from that timeline, that's where this man was at. From 1996 to 2000, Eli was the lead announcer for the TNN coverage of the Winston Cup Series, sharing the booth with analysts such as Buddy Baker, Chad Little, Phil Parson, and worked with ESPN, CBS Sports, NBC Sports, and SETN in all of their coverage of NASCAR racing. This man has more experience, like I told y'all, in a pubic hair than all y'all bad-mouthing motherfuckers got in your whole goddamn body and your fucking family and the damn horse you rode up on. All right? Look at me. Y'all full of shit. All right? Let me continue. I ain't even fucking done yet. That's why I'm so goddamn mad, because y'all go badmouth the voice of Alabama. All right, let me continue here. Well, according to a NASCAR driver, Kenny Wallace, which I know a lot of y'all don't know who he is, but I have. I've had drinks with him. Anyway, who also broadcasted NASCAR theme shows on Speed Channel and St. Louis Radio, KMOX AM. Eli is one of the most recognizable voices in NASCAR and in all sports broadcasting. That is a major compliment, because none of y'all can deny it. You hear his voice, you know who he is. You can't deny it. You cannot deny it. When you hear him, you know who the hell he is. In 2016, Eli resigned from MRN and all the NASCAR duties. Published reports cited an incident in April of that year that was not disclosed. They had issues. He left. Boom, done. No biggie, done. How many of y'all still at the same job y'all started out of high school? How many? Seriously, how many? Really? Y'all didn't change jobs. Y'all didn't have issues. There wasn't problems. So come on, really? All right, go ahead, Kate. AT, go ahead. Talk about your knowledge there on the NASCAR part.
Well, as far as NASCAR, I got to know him through NASCAR before I did Alabama because I watched him. We come out, like you said, the Motor Racing Network, and used to be a channel called the CMT channel, and that's where they showed the race. Each week he'd come on there with Ned Jarrett. He'd come on there with a guy, I can't remember his last name, Doc something. I always wore one of them blue golf. They call him a blue golf cap, like Payne Stewart always wore. But they were just down to earth, man. I mean, you got to hear him call the race, and I mean, racing is harder to call than a football game because they're constant movement around the track. So you're constantly having to watch 36 different drivers or 43 different drivers, quarter miles on the track. And the man was out of this world. I thought, damn, he's good, And one night I turned 93. I think it was 93.9 back in. And I heard him on the radio, and I thought, hey, I know him. And he got to talk. I said, yeah, it's Eli Gold. And then voice of Alabama football. I said, there you go. So, I learned him first through NASCAR, and then I learned him through Alabama. But I always listened to the voice. And of all people out there listening, I just now looked it up myself because I didn't know whether the guy previous to him, does anybody remember know his name? It's nope. Like before Bear Bryant, who was the coach before Bear Bryant. It's one of them kind of guys, you absolutely, it's hard to know who come prior to a legend. The guy's name is John Forney, Forney. He was an announcer prior to him ever getting on there as far, and he absolutely was one in a million voices. You don't replace a voice like that. And then, here's the thing, guys. Make sure I say this right because this right here gets his mind down.
I'll be right back. Go ahead. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Take your time. I got you by myself, people. Y'all in trouble now. Y'all gonna hear some shit y'all don't want to hear probably. The whole time Eli was there, could anybody ever say a bad word about the dude? Could any of you ever said a bad word about him? And anybody ever said a bad word about him? Did anybody ever did? Okay, Well, he missed the 22 season because, if we now had a cancer diagnosis, and he fought cancer and lived. How many people, hold your hand up, how many people fought cancer and lived? We all know how horrible cancer is. And this man fought cancer, come back, and was calling just the home games this past year as he got stronger. And then, of course, Chris Stewart done a great job. Chris, it's nothing personal towards you. You just happen to be the man in the middle. Then he comes back and he calls games at home because he ain't got his strength back. And what the fuck does Alabama or the announcer, I forgot the guy's name, the head of the radio company, what does he do to pronounce, show, hey, this is how good a job, we appreciate what you've done? What's he do? He fires him. Well, he didn't redo his contract. Same damn thing. There is no other way to say it. He missed 2022 season. 13 months ago, we returned to Alabama 23 for the home games of the Iron Bowl. Stewart filled in for Gold during that entire season. Like I said, I'm just checking over, make sure I ain't missing my main thing over here because it's amazing. If you look back at what he did, Gold was on in the booth 36 years. He called 7 national championship wins for Alabama. 7. Who always got 7 championships in the country, let alone one guy calling 7 of them. 11 SEC championships, 35 bowl games, and of course he's always been the play voice of Alabama football. And there's some people I've seen in that web on Bama Online. There's some people in there, fans in there, and everybody, you're entitled to your opinion. But y'all lost your ever-loving motherfucking mind. It's about time. He's old. You ought to heard this. you ever heard that. I was there. The man deserves your respect. He deserves your loyalty. In all the years he brought understanding to the sport and made you, if you're going down the road and you're listening to him on radio, you can hear him talking. It made it a whole lot easier to listen to. And now people turn their back on him, saying, well, he's been around too long. But Spencer, I tell you what, brother, I got beside myself because I looked over and I saw myself. I thought, what the fuck is going on here? You know, people are bad mouthing Eli Gold. I mean, they say bad mouthing.
Thank you.
They're bad mouthing. Why?
Alabama people are doing it also.
It ain't Auburn and Tennessee. They're all laughing at you. You bunch of fucking idiots. You're bad mouthing the voice of Alabama football. Really. Go ahead, Spencer. It ain't right.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and continue a little bit more with this man's career. Like these jacklegs want to bet. Let me give you some more input on the man facts. His Alabama sportscasting career, beginning in 1988 football season. Eli became the radio broadcaster for the University of Alabama Crimson Tide football and basketball teams. He hosted the shows The Tide, Hey Coach, and the coaches of both basketball and football teams called into the Talk to Gold, which was Talk to Eli. Along with the Alabama Crimson Tide, Eli was called by CBS Sports to broadcast the play-by-play on a college basketball regional show, which included the universities of Georgia and South Carolina. But he did it. You know, he got paid well, but he did it. All right. Eli was the first play-by-play announcer for the University of Alabama Birmingham Blazers basketball team for 6 years. Eli was served at times as the play-by-play announcer for the Blazers in the absence of Gary Sanders. He also spent 4 years as a broadcaster for the Birmingham Barons baseball team. While he also worked with the baseball team, he was named the Southern League's Broadcaster of the Year in 1983. He was also voted Alabama Sportscaster of the Year 4 times by the National Sportscaster and Sports Writers Association. So all y'all people that want to do your little YouTube show, your little broadcast, when you get a chance, you want to come in here, you want to talk all that shit. This man was working multiple. Like, he wasn't doing YouTube. He was actually doing the damn games.
Right.
And y'all want to talk bad about him, that he's running Alabama's name through the mud. He's making them look like shit. He's bad-mouthing. He is not. He loves Alabama. His crimson bleeds through this man.
Yep.
You motherfucker. And I ain't done yet. I'm still not done yet. Let me continue with his time at Alabama. You motherfucker. Well, goddamn, I wish y'all listened to it. And I hope I'll meet y'all on the street one day. We will definitely talk about it. I promise you.
Come on with
it. Eli has also performed announcing duties for the, like we said, Birmingham Barons, AA baseball teams, UAB Blazers, men's basketball team. He has been voted the broadcaster. We got all that. No, he was also won the same honor from the Associated Press and the United Press International. So this man is acknowledged in every prestigious way in media, period. Can any of y'all say that? Can any of y'all who's bad-mouthing this, can any of y'all state that y'all have been voted by every prestigious sports announcing, sports writers, anywhere? Do y'all even have one? Is there a YouTube or a porn site maybe that you got a pole, a golden dildo with your name signed on it? Really? Seriously. And y'all badmouthing this man, the voice of Alabama, Eli Gold. I ain't done yet at Alabama. I still ain't done.
Come on.
And y'all want, you motherfucker. All right. On August 30th, 2011, Eli returned to the daily radio airwaves as a co-host of a morning drive time, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time sports call-in show with former Urban quarterback Stan White on WZNN in Birmingham. So now here he is, up in the years already now. He's getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going in to do a 6 a.m. 3-hour broadcast on radio. He's still doing all this other. He's still doing it. And now he's taking on a radio show. I promise y'all. All these motherfuckers out here talking bad about him cannot sit on a toilet, strain to take a fucking shit, and chew chewing gum at the same time. I promise you they can't. I guarantee once they go to chew, that asshole will grow up and they'll have to start all over again. Because they're that fucking stupid. Oh, motherfucker. Anyway.
I'm with you, brother.
It was announced February 21st, 2024, which was yesterday, that Eli would not be returning as a radio broadcaster for the University of Alabama for the 2024 season. I've got two more things to bring up about him. I'm going to stop right there for a second. I want to bring AT in on this one. Yes, it was announced. Okay, things change, brother. Things change. It happens. Like I said, any of y'all had your same job you've always had? Things change. It happens. That don't mean he's bad. That don't mean he hates Alabama. He's running Alabama's name through the mud. And y'all have no right, no respect, no nothing to even say that. I don't give a damn if you graduated from the University of Alabama. That money you put in for that 4-year degree ain't nothing for all these damn years that he did for the University of Alabama and the multi-million students that got to hear him. Fuck you. Fuck you all to hell. Don't ever badmouth him again. Please. All right, go ahead, AT.
I'm right there with you, Spencer. I mean, brother, I tell you what, I don't get you people. I mean, what is there to badmouth about him? What's he done? You know what I mean? I mean, you think back when overtime game, Tua Tagovailoa throwing touchdown pass to Devontae Smith against Georgia in the championship game, and you hear the way he calls a game. You hear his call. They go in. I mean, that's what I remember about that catch. I get cold chills, cold bumps thinking about, him catching that pass. And, of course, he called also the year of 83 or 84, I think it was. Alabama had a 52-yard field goal with Van Tiffin kicking. He called that kick against it, and I remember saying, it's up, and that's good. And it's the way he done it. You can't replace showmanship. You can't replace the honor. You can't replace the charismatic character that this guy is. And, somebody out there tell me one thing that you could say bad about the man, period. I mean, did he have bad breath? I mean, what's the one thing, you could say about him? I don't get it.
I can't say it's bad, but the only thing I could take is maybe a negative, maybe, against Alabama, maybe, is where he was explaining that it wasn't his decision. It was the University of Alabama's decision, not his. Okay, fine, cool. That's it. Hell, we got coaches leaving. We had Nick Saban just retired. Boom, I'm done.
Yeah.
We got people leaving left and right. We have players who have NIL contract deals. Fucking get up and leaving. So, really? What he did, what he said, is so bad it rules out all this that I just read off to y'all, his whole damn career, everything he has done for the University of Alabama and the Birmingham Barons, everything. I mean, and everybody else I named off. Really? Y'all want to go there because y'all are that fucking ignorant.
They're stupid as fuck.
God damn. Sorry. I just, that's why I got so, this little head right here got so fucking beat red. I was so mad I had to go in there and take damn blood pressure medicine. I ain't believing I'm hearing this. That our Alabama shows that I respect and I listen to for knowledge and stuff, and I enjoy their opinion on YouTube, are bad mouthing Eli, the voice of Alabama. I couldn't believe it.
Me either.
Oh, damn, how quick they forget. God, it just kills me. And Waylon, I see you in here, brother, and to everybody over here, I apologize. I'm just too pumped right now. I can't even pay attention over here because I'm trying to keep my heart from popping out of my damn chest right now.
Well, Spencer, I tell you what we need to do. We need to go.
But you are so correct. Even Alabama fans are hating on him, which to me, if you are a true Alabama fan, there's no way in hell that you could hate on Eli Gold. They just ain't no way. I'm sorry, there ain't no way. The man could go out there and whip his dick out and piss on Nick Saban's statue. You better give him another beer so he can piss some more. Because he's earned the right. He's earned the respect. Sorry. I apologize. It's sorry. All right, go ahead, AT. Just killing me here.
I'm beside myself on this, guys. You know, I mean, seriously, how can any Alabama fan? Because I'm gonna tell you, I need to start going down the line and listen and saying, all right, John Q. Customer said that he should have been let go. Your Alabama card, you're gone. Bye. Go pull for Auburn. You're out of here. Stacy Wanamaker, okay, Stacy, you said you're gone. Go pull for Tennessee. Bye-bye. There's nothing to say bad about. And I tell you what, Eli, brother, I'm so sorry that you're being mistreated to this extent by Alabama fans.
Yes, of all people. You give me Georgia,
Auburn,
LSU,
Tennessee, Georgia.
You give me all of them, it would just roll off my back. Okay. But our fans, Alabama fans, I can't believe it. I got a text in to check out a website. I'll check it out after the show here.
Yeah.
It says, Alabama fans, stop wetting your diapers over Eli Gold. Support Chris Stewart.
No, it's not against Chris Stewart. Nothing against him.
No, right. There's nothing against him. That ain't the point. Don't badmouth another legend going out the door. Because that's what Eli Gold is another legend.
Yeah.
And that's what Alabama is where legends are made. Sorry, it is. And we got one in broadcasting made by the University of Alabama. We actually had two, but he's done blowed that all up too. Besides, I won't even mention that little.
Well, we had two goats retire this year, Spencer. One of them got fired, another retired. He should have been given the same opportunity to retire. And they said, well, we didn't fire him. We didn't redo his contract. What's the difference?
I'll give you one more.
Yeah.
I'll give you one better. University of Alabama has two statues. Bear Bryant, Nick Saban. They should be a fucking Eli Gold statue.
Yeah.
Because what he did announcing for all the sports for the University of Alabama and this timeline, how long, how many coaches he went through. He was still there through all the coaches. So they need to think about putting it up there. But let me give you a little bit more quick information real quick.
Did it?
AFL broadcasting. AFL broadcasting. You want to talk how hard of a worker this man was? Eli was? At the beginning of the 2000 season, Eli became TNN's voice of the Arena Football League. He did the play-by-play announcing for 3 years that the AFL was on TNN Network. When the AFL moved to NBC Sports in 2003, Eli was hired to become the play-by-play announcer for the AFL. Eli also did the AFL announcing for Fox Sports and the Comcast Sports. NFL broadcasting, beginning in the fall of 2003. Eli became a member of the Sports USA Radio Network coverage of the NFL. Eli handled the play-by-play for the NFL game week. He also broadcast the All-Star game and postseason college football bowl games for the Sports USA Radio. So I don't know if y'all are catching what all this man has done and accomplished. He is more than a legend. This man is a friggin' superstar that is still living.
Yep.
And he honored us with his voice at the University of Alabama. He honored us. So when you think of Alabama, you think about his voice. He graced us, and the Lord Almighty graced us with Eli Gold. Because Alabama is where champions are made, legends are made, and we are Bama fans by the grace of God.
Yeah.
And Eli was part of it. So for anybody out there that wants to badmouth this man, thinks he's done Alabama wrong by stating, I didn't quit. They let me go, and that was their choice. That's your fucking problem. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you all to hell. Go ahead, AT.
I tell you, I heard something earlier,
Get this off.
and I forgot who it was that said
Blood
it.
boil.
I want to read what Roll Tide Rise Up said real quick before it runs off here. It said, these so-called Alabama fans
Go
give
for
us
it.
real fans a bad name. They're some of the same ones that said Saban was selfish and messed up Alabama because he retired. That's right. That's the same bunch of stupid son of bitches and dumb motherfucking bitches that ain't got no sense of pour piss out of a fucking boot. You're going to talk about Nick Saban being selfish because he retired, and now you talk about another GOAT when you talk about Eli Gold. I absolutely get pissed off. You're 100% right. Roll Tide Rise Up. I mean, you're how do you badmouth your best of all time at both head coach and radio announcer? How? You know, somebody smarter than me going to tell me something about it.
I don't get it.
I'm beside myself. But I mean, here's the thing also, before I forget, that anybody seen this? Somebody said that he went scorched earth policy. And I forgot who said it, but does anybody know who that was? What he's referring to? Because I mean, that's scorched earth was a word they used, and I cannot remember. I call it a quarterback. You know, I say, I didn't pay no attention.
You got me on that one.
I don't know what he could have possibly done to do that. I was trying to see if somebody on here knew about it. You know, if it had said it, but they, you know, for the love of God, you know, where's all this hate at? Why?
Thank you.
I mean, why would you hate on Eli Gold? I mean,
I'm gonna put this in the same category. It'd be like a Tennessee woman fan hating on Pat, the greatest women's basketball coach ever.
Ever. I agree. Pat was the best.
And they hated on her, you know, because she passed. Well, she passed, but she left. You know, it's that damn bad. It's that damn stupid.
Narcissism. That's all it can be.
Damn. All right. Anybody? All right. So I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't been paying attention over here to the chat. So if any of y'all got anything y'all want to say, please put it up there, and we'll put it up here and we'll talk about it.
No,
Let's see
that's what I was doing. I was looking at what they were saying, a couple of things on there, and then again, it brings up somebody brought up about that jackass David Pollock. That's a good thing about this. Saban got Pollock's job. I mean, I just hey, David Pollock, and I just want to laugh at people like that. But Eli Gold hadn't done anything to anybody. I've never heard him say a bad word about anybody, and everybody just talking. I don't, Spencer. Absolutely, my mind is absolutely blown. I'm sitting there reading. I don't get it.
I'm so disappointed because there's things that Alabama don't do. One, we don't rush the field after a win. We've been there, we've done it. We ain't going to disrespect somebody else's field. We've kicked your ass before. We're going to do it again. Have a good time. Go get patched up. We'll be right back next year. Do it again. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We don't do that. Alabama fans don't badmouth other Alabama fans. Now, some Alabama fans will troll, but not that many. There's just a very few that will troll YouTube other shows. Very few. There's a lot of Alabama fans that are very knowledgeable, that wants more knowledge, that wants to understand how other people think. Because we realize, as true Alabama fans, maybe our way of thinking ain't totally right. So let's listen to other people. Then we realize that our way of thinking was totally right. But anyway, go ahead, AT.
You think back to all the great voices in sports radio. Kurt Gowdy, John Madden. My favorite all-time one right now is skipping my mind. Oh, boy, howdy. What's his name? My mind's blown tonight so bad I can't think of his name. Now,
I'm right there with you, bro.
This
was the last second. I got to get this out because I ain't believing what I'm hearing and watching. And I'm sitting here. I'm doing a damn proposal. I'm putting stuff together. So I got all this going over here, and I'm having to stop and go, "Who's saying that? Oh no, wait!" And y'all lucky. Y'all are fucking lucky that I did not go name by name by name by name on all y'all's fucking YouTube shows. Y'all fucking lucky because I respect y'all. I respect your coverage. I respect your content. I did not in any way, shape, form, or fashion understand your reasoning behind that shit rolling out of your damn mouth about Eli Gold. If it wasn't for my respect for y'all, I would be throwing every one of y'all on the bus that I heard. And I heard several today. I've been calling y'all out name by name, but I ain't going to do that. I just couldn't believe it. And I appreciate you, AT, for coming on, brother. Helping me out on this. I'm serious. I was losing it.
Well, Van Edwards got him on there. Keith Jackson. To me, Keith Jackson, he's right there, and then right up against him, there's Eli Gold in the forms of announcing iconic voices. Between Keith Jackson and him, they're my two favorite all-time call, period. You had other guys, would come on, Don Meredith and all these other guys that come on, and they've done pretty good, But, when you have an all-time iconic person, when they retire, like what Saban did, there's been a big vacuum, and all of a sudden you hear all this, and everything starts going all hell haywire, and everything, shit hits the fan left and right, and people, Saban's selfish. Saban didn't care about Alabama. Saban should have waited to retire until a certain time. He should have waited, and now I could get that other fans, being mad at Saban because we kicked their ass for 17 years underneath him, and we did. We know what we did, and of course now. You got a radio personality, Eli Gold, retiring, and he never said anything bad to anybody. And Alabama fans are doing this. And, the Lord please help me on these crazy, stupid people, because there ain't a damn lick of sense in their head. And it just, I'll probably be up 3 o'clock in the morning, Spencer, sitting there thinking about this, trying to figure out
believe me, and I got to
what
get
the
up
fuck.
early, and I've got like a 4-hour drive first thing in the morning to be up northern Alabama. But anyway.
Well, you come in my neck of the woods.
I would like to.
Go ahead.
I've been watching some of these comments over here, and I will have to say they was going different options on if they don't want to give a statue, different things they can do. All right, now here's this suspensorita. This is me personally. My thoughts on it. It should be Bryant-Denny Stadium, Nick Saban Field, Eli Gold press box.
Yep.
Boom. Done. Covered. That's my opinion.
You can't beat it.
You got all the golds. You got them all there. If the boy you want the seats named after him, he's going to have to get busy. He's going to have to bring in some championships, all I can say. I mean that in a joking way, y'all. I don't mean that negative. That was a joking way. If boy you wants part of that, he's going to have to bring it home. Just saying.
I agree with you. I mean, there ought to be statue, like you said, right up there with Saban. And there ought to be one by him called Miss Terry. And right there beside them three, trying them two, should be Eli Gold. What you got going on, big man?
What is that? Stephen Hicks says we need 1,000 signatures. For what, brother?
I think that's at a thing you could sign on about bring Eli Gold back. You got texted it on your cell phone from William Bryan. I think that's where I got mine.
Well, I got a website from the Godfather of the SEC. I got that.
William Bryant should have texted it. He texted me one about sign a petition for it, and I don't know how many signatures. I think that's what they referred to, 100,000 signatures. Before it gets,
how could you do that? Because it's a job. I mean, if I agree.
I agree. I don't know. That's their choice. They don't have to. But people are doing it. I mean, I love the support of the people that's got their damn head on instead of between the cheeks of their ass. They got it up on their shoulders and they're using it to think. I mean, oh, Lord have mercy. Imagine. When Saban retired, Alabama fans lost their ever-loving motherfucking minds. Ever since then, you have not been nowhere near where you should have been. Your brains have been off in left field.
Sorry, brother. My internet shut down on me there for a second. Sorry about that.
Ain't no problem. I didn't know you'd went off. I'm sitting there just absolutely beside myself. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing over here, but
I apologize.
Ain't nothing to apologize about.
Yeah, I just, once again, it just kills me. I don't understand. But I do appreciate you coming on. I appreciate everybody coming on here. Let Benny, okay, William just sent it to me too for the signature. But I still don't know how that's going to change anything.
It's just showing moral support. It's just moral support.
Okay, well, I just want to hug his neck. I really do.
I want to shake a man's hand.
I've done what I wanted to say to all these so-called Alabama sports YouTube people to kiss my royal white ass and call me brown eye.
Then people on BAMA Online also.
History. Because y'all have not done nothing close to what this man has accomplished. That's nothing. Right. And I just read it all off. From birth, I read it all off. So fuck y'all, all to hell. Please change your damn tune. Thank the man for what he's done. Send him hugs and kisses and hope him the best in retirement. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And hopefully the University of Alabama will listen and, maybe put the, press boxes in his name. That would be cool. That really would be cool.
Yeah, oh shit, Go ahead. I keep losing my train of thought on that. I keep where's I gonna go with that? Oh, on BAMA Online, there's a thread. 98% of them on that thread are against. Then they're saying about time. This should happen 3 years ago, and yada yada. They're bad mouthing him left and right, Spencer. And maybe we'll come on a couple of days from now. We'll go back and we'll write all, and we'll call every one of these son of a bitches out. And I mean, I can't.
All right. I mean, I give them kudos. I give everybody kudos talking about Alabama. I'll promote everybody's show talking about Alabama. But when you gonna stoop this damn low, yeah, I kind of agree, AT. I might need to think about going ahead and doing little snapshots of different shows and playing it on our show one day. Maybe. I don't like being that way. I don't want to be that way.
No.
I really don't. So I'm gonna have to think about that one, AT.
This is right up there with
Hey,
true Alabama fans. You know how you hold your hand up if you're a true Alabama fan? No, most of y'all don't put your hands down. Son of a bitch. Nobody on our channel listen to us tonight. Spencer, I guarantee you, none of them feel like that either. They all love Eli Gold. Everybody on this channel, thank you so much for being on here with us. We love doing this. It's a lot of fun. We get to cuss and raise hell. And I mean, Eli Gold deserves better. Do I?
We get the vent. How many other shows can I turn my shirt inside out and come on?
Oh, shit.
Believe me, that's what I'm saying. It was not planned by no means because I had no Alabama shirt with me at all. I'm working. It's totally worked. So I just went, screw it. Inside out. Boom. I got to tell them motherfuckers all what. Let's tell the history of Eli Gold. Let's let the people understand. And if they want to learn about Eli Gold, they click on over here and we'll let them know about it. I do apologize, everybody. My first take, volume and all that screwed up. I'm sorry. I was just too pumped and I'm gotta go that I didn't click all the buttons. That's all we had to do a take two. So I do apologize, everybody.
Do you see what Icebox said?
What's that? Where at?
Where at?
Right here? Me and Ben is going to start calling the BAMA games.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about or something else?
No, that's it. You want to follow a legend? Yeah, not me, brother. But you got the voice for it, Icebox. You definitely got the voice for it. Van, I like Van. I like messing with him too much. He's a real good guy. He's got a good voice. He's real good at this. But the smart ass in me says Van can't do shit. And I had to say that just to pick at you, Van, because I love you, brother, and I don't mean nothing by it. But y'all would probably do a good job. Hey, listen, you're falling behind a legend, just like Kevin DeBoer is at Alabama. You're going to try to follow it. Y'all better rethink that thought. I mean, I know y'all doing it out of fun, and all that. But for all you son of a bitch that can badmouth Eli Gold,
read what B. Jamming. Read what B. Jamming just put up there.
Hang on, let me put my glasses back on. I'm
right there with you.
And let's see, wait a minute. And ain't no true Bama fan going to war to talk shit about Chris Stewart. We like Chris Stewart and we always support him, but to tell the diehard long-time fans to get over Eli being let go, just fuck. I agree with you. You ain't got to put F on him, I understand.
We ain't talking about Chris Stewart. You have not heard
Chris
a single fuck you, Chris Stewart come out of my mouth. Or AT's
this ain't
mouth.
Gonna do that.
You have not heard that. We support Chris Stewart. If he's part of Alabama, we support you.
Yep.
He ain't the one that's going on YouTube and podcasts talking the bullshit. Dragging the great legend Eli Gold, the voice of through the mud and pig shit.
Yeah.
That's all we're talking about.
All of y'all son of a bitches talking bad about it. Me and Spencer ain't never going to forgive you. You ain't going to be forgotten. You ain't going to be forget hell. No. You're talking about a legend again. You know, Nick Saban's selfish. All right, you dumb fuck. Well, Eli Gold wasn't there. All right, you dumb fuck. You know, and who else, you going to talk bad about Alabama legends? I don't know, Dean Stallings, maybe? Well, I mean, what did he ever do, you know?
Won a national championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, he the dude was
Had the
a
greatest, sweetest children in the world.
John Mark was a special person.
Believed in God. He did. Gave his life to the University of Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's all he did.
I agree. I mean, that's all he did. You know.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna wind this down. I appreciate everybody being up in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, AT, for coming on. Give me some backup here. I knew sooner or later I was going to have to take a breath. I was going to have a fucking stroke.
That's why I was watching. I agree with you. I was sitting there watching your veins on the side of your head were throbbing like this. I thought maybe I need to say,
I doubled up on my medication before I even started this.
Get you a drink of tequila, man.
God damn. And then I screwed it up and had to do it all over again. So, but anyway, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. We're going to go ahead and slide up. I can't even tell you what time we started. We might have only been on for 15 minutes. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for letting me vent. I do apologize for my attire. I will have Alabama on next time. But I appreciate you. Thank you, AT. Thank you, everybody. We're going to have to slide on up out of here. So let me hit the exit. I can find it here. Icebox moves everything around.
Yeah.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here as national champions.